Okay, I'm going to try to stay in frame here. Um, First, let me show you some of the things that needed to be done. Let's see if I can zoom in here. Okay. Uh, I think you can see this right here. This had to be cut out to accommodate this gear right there. That had to be cut out. Um, what else had to be cut off? Oh, of course, uh, there's this piece right here. This piece that was connecting right there had to be cut out, but I think you had mentioned that um, that had to be cut out. As far as the pieces fitting, uh, actually the alignment of the gears see, I'm trying to see what I'm looking at here. Where's my hand? Okay. Way down here. Oh, okay. I'm way far out of frame here. Let me back it up a little bit. Okay. The alignment of the gears right here is really, really good. No problem there at all. Oh, this area right here, where I got my finger pointed, that area right there, that had to be cut away so that it could fit this gear in the groove down in there. And the tab actually, I probably cut the tab a little bit shorter than I could have. But that was too long initially. You can see that. There, you can see it now. This tab was a little bit too long first. But all that aside, I got this all hooked up. Of course, I had to size all of the holes. I had to size all of the holes so that everything fit. And this hole right here is a little sloppy. It was a little big. That hole would have to be made smaller. And I had to bend this to get this to mate with that. So that tells me that this part right here, that is at an angle. This part right here is at an angle, but it's easy enough to bend this so that it conforms to the way that it's supposed to fit. And if the hole is nice and snug, if that hole is nice and snug, then this will stay so that it can do its job. That's what shifts it from play to rewind. But in play, and these all lined up pretty well too. The screw keeps falling out that holds this brake in place. So the brakes are actually, why won't this go up any further? I'm running into something that's preventing the oh, I probably don't have this adjusted correctly. But why wouldn't it go up further? I can't see any reason why it won't go up any further. That's not stopping it. There's something stopping it here. That's odd. There's definitely something stopping this from going any further. But I can't see anything that's in the way. Oh, it's the angle of the wood. It's the angle of this rod. And it's probably because this right here, this is probably supposed to be way up here someplace. This is adjustable so that you can adjust the brake tension. But it's still, like, oh, why that? Oh, duh. Okay. Like my grandfather always used to say, you only got to be smarter than the thing you're working on. All right. Okay, this goes right to there. And that actually prevents that from going any further. And then this, now I'm going to have to undo this to get this back onto here. Actually, I can see now that this is supposed to go on. Okay. This is supposed to go on first. Okay, and then we got that. And then that goes there. Okay. And while I'm doing that, I have to get this piece on the other side of this piece over here. Well, I'll just move this out of the way for the time being. Okay, so there's the brake pad there. And this is the brake pad here. Oh, I got that backwards. Oh, I got that right. That goes like that. And that goes right down like that. Okay. Okay, so anyhow, that's the way that goes. And this is in play. Okay. That's in play. And then this shifts it over to rewind. And then we got rewind. So that's it. Now one thing on this right here, some of the mounting holes lined up, these two mounting holes lined up, and although you can't see it, when you look through, when I look through the middle of here where the mounting holes were, there's pretty good alignment. Pretty good alignment. I don't know if you'll be able to see the light through there. You can see the light through there. Pretty good alignment there. Pretty good alignment there. This one also lined up pretty good. So the 3 holes that go through, they lined up pretty well. Except this one over here. This one's way off. Get this screw out of here. It just dropped in the hole. Now it won't come out. Come on, thank you. Okay, you can see where this hole is. And you can see where that is. You can see where the hole is there. So that's pretty far off right there. But I'm not sure if that's a problem. I'm not sure whether that's a problem with this or a problem for when I built this to test the old transmission that I put together with glue and epoxy and stuff like that, trying to fit it all back together. But I do have original pictures of this taken from a straight down angle, and they are what I used to do the tracing feature that E-Machine Shop has, and that's how I actually got the design for this. I used the tracing feature. So, and this was one of the first things that I did, so I'm pretty sure that I got this right. I'm more inclined to believe that this right here, the block, is the problem and not the piece. But one thing is for certain, that this does not line up. This does not line up with this in terms of the spacing for the holes. It's real close. It's close in I'll have to double check that. When I first checked it, it didn't look like it lined up at all. But now that I'm looking at it again, it actually looks like things line up pretty darn well. I don't know why it didn't seem to line up in the first place. Oh, it's like this hole right here, and this hole right here aren't in the same place. I can't remember what else was it. Yeah, this one right here, and this one right here are way out. They're way different by about a quarter of an inch or so. Actually, you can. Well, I'll have to. Well, now that I'm looking at it this way, it doesn't look so bad. Well, I'll go ahead and try to fit that up with the pieces. I'll try to put this together so that this sits in such a way that I can actually check one against the other. Then again, you probably used this for when you designed this, so it may just be that I was trying to get everything to fit onto this, and it didn't fit. So, all right, that's it.